In 2017, the New York Times published classified UFO footage captured by U.S. Navy pilots. The grainy black and white videos, later confirmed by the Pentagon, show unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, exhibiting impossible speeds and maneuvers. These clips, nicknamed FLIR, Gimbal, and Go Fast, ignited global debate. The leaks marked the first official acknowledgement of such encounters, challenging decades of government secrecy. Experts noted the objects lacked visible propulsion and defied known physics. In April 2020, the U.S. Department of Defense formally declassified and released 3 UFO videos, confirming their authenticity. Pentagon officials stated the footage was part of a larger effort to understand UAPs. This unprecedented move followed years of pressure from Congress and researchers. The admission implied these encounters were neither hoaxes nor classified U.S. technology. However, the government stopped short of explaining the phenomena, leaving critical questions unanswered. Navy pilots like Commander David Fravor described close encounters with UAPs, including the infamous Tic Tac incident. Witnesses reported objects accelerating to hypersonic speeds without sonic booms, making 90-degree turns midair. Radar operators confirmed these anomalies, ruling out sensor malfunctions. The pilots emphasized these crafts outperformed any known human-made aircraft. Their testimonies, backed by sensor data, challenged conventional explanations and fueled calls for further investigation. The Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, AATIP, a $22 million Pentagon initiative, investigated UAPs from 2007 to 2012. Led by Luis Elizondo, it analyzed military encounters, scientific data, and historical reports. Leaked documents revealed studies on anti-gravity propulsion and metamaterials. Despite its shutdown, AATIP's findings suggested some UAPs exhibited extreme observables beyond human technology. The program's existence confirmed long-standing suspicions about government interest in UFOs. Radar data from incidents like the 2004 Nimitz Encounter showed UAPs descending from 80,000 feet to sea level in seconds, a feat impossible for conventional aircraft. Infrared sensors tracked objects with no exhaust plumes or heat signatures. Analysts ruled out weather balloons or drones due to the object's erratic kinematics. These cases, corroborated by multiple sensor systems, formed the backbone of AATIP's research into UAPs. Physics-defying capabilities. In June 2021, the U.S. intelligence community released a landmark report on UAPs, acknowledging 144 sightings since 2004. While most remained unexplained, the report ruled out secret U.S. tech and admitted some cases showed advanced technology. Congress held hearings with intelligence officers demanding transparency. The document marked a turning point, shifting UFO discourse from fringe conspiracy to a national security concern requiring scientific scrutiny. The USS Nimitz incident remains one of the most credible UAP cases. Fighter jets tracked a white Tic Tac-shaped object off California. It hovered without wings or exhaust, then accelerated instantly beyond Mach 5. Radar operators on the Princeton cruiser confirmed the object's movements. Witness sketches matched the FLIR footage, ruling out misidentification. This encounter became pivotal in AATIP's investigations and later government disclosures. Some officials speculated UAPs could be advanced drones from adversaries like China or Russia. However, the object's lack of visible propulsion and ability to operate in restricted airspace undetected cast doubt. Declassified reports noted no known nation possesses such technology. Comparisons to experimental U.S. projects like the SR-91 Aurora also failed to explain the sightings. This theory, while plausible, struggled to account for decades of global UFO reports predating modern drone tech. Astrophysicists like A.V. Loeb proposed non-human origins, citing the UAP's physics-defying maneuvers. The absence of sonic booms suggested propulsion beyond chemical rockets. Some scientists theorized about interstellar probes or breakaway civilizations. While speculative, the hypothesis gained traction as conventional explanations fell short. The Pentagon's reluctance to dismiss ET possibilities further fueled debates about humanity's place in a potentially inhabited cosmos. Former intelligence officials, including Luis Elizondo, alleged hidden UFO retrieval programs. Anonymous sources described reverse engineering attempts of non-human materials. Leaked emails referenced metamaterials with isotopic ratios not found on Earth. While unverified, these claims echoed past accounts like the Roswell incident. The whistleblowers' credibility, backed by their military backgrounds, pressured the government to address long-standing secrecy around UFOs. Mainstream outlets like CNN and The Washington Post amplified UFO coverage after the 2021 report. Polls showed 50% of Americans believed UAPs warranted investigation. Social media buzzed with analyses of declassified videos. Late-night shows joked about alien disclosure, while experts debated on panels. The cultural shift reflected growing acceptance of UFOs as a legitimate topic, contrasting decades of stigma and ridicule. Officials grappled with balancing national security and public demands. Classified briefings revealed internal divisions. Some sought transparency, while others warned of panic. Redacted documents hinted at ongoing programs studying UAPs. Lawmakers criticized the Pentagon's opacity, with Senator Marco Rubio calling for a structured approach. The tension underscored a historic dilemma: how to address phenomena that challenge both science and secrecy. In 2022, NASA announced a UAP study team, signaling mainstream science's engagement. Universities launched projects to analyze sensor data, applying astrophysics and machine learning. Researchers emphasized the need for calibrated instruments to rule out optical illusions. While skeptical of ET claims, scientists acknowledged UAPs as empirical anomalies requiring systematic study. This shift marked progress from dismissal to disciplined inquiry. Declassified 2023 reports revealed new UAP sightings by Navy and Air Force pilots. Objects were logged near nuclear sites and training ranges, displaying the same impossible kinematics. Fighter jet HUDs captured pyramid-shaped UAPs. Despite increased reporting protocols, the military admitted most cases lacked explanations. These recurring incidents suggested UAPs were neither rare nor fully understood, reinforcing calls for global collaboration. Decades after the first military UAP encounters, fundamental questions persist. Are these crafts foreign, extraterrestrial, or something beyond our comprehension? Why do they appear near nuclear and military sites? The U.S. government's incremental disclosures hint at deeper unknowns. As astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson noted, the universe is under no obligation to make sense to us. The truth, it seems, remains just beyond reach. For now.